It's full-on winter in northern Michigan, and we have 4 more elk hunters for the last season. The snow can either make things easier or a lot worse. Let's see what happens. Our first hunter is Pat, who was fortunate enough to draw a bull tag. My dad found a group of elk in a field the night before, so they headed out to the same field the next morning, hoping to cut them off as they were leaving the field.
Okay, yeah. Keep looking. Sweating.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have left a sweatshirt back there.
Let's go that way. They should have come out of that corner and went right through here. So we gotta work our way in. See where they're going.
The elk left the field earlier than they had expected, and the snow covered their tracks. So they went back to the truck and drove to a new spot where they found a fresh bull track crossing the road.
We got a bull track that's crossing this road right here. We're gonna go in with Pat here and see if we can't make something happen real quietly. Hopefully we can make it work.
So they decided to walk in and see if they could get an eye on this bull. The snow can make this really difficult, especially when they bed down because they get covered in snow, and to get an eye on them before they get an eye on you is really difficult. They started getting into some thick pines and the wind was starting to swirl, but the tracks were getting more and more fresh, so they knew they were getting close. Unfortunately, what could have went wrong did. The bull was bedded in thick pines and covered in snow. Before they could see him, he caught their wind and took off. Don't go anywhere. Big Boys TV will be right back.
Hunter Safety System introduces the Limit Shield, the first ever scent control harness.
The first day of the hunt was a bust. The snow was coming down and filling the elk tracks, making it difficult to locate the animals. My dad got word of another hunter that had a bull down, so they went to check it out.
Took 3 shots to put him down, but
How far was he?
about 150,
Okay.
somewhere in there. Yep.
Nice job. What's your name? Where are you from?
Steve Slosser from West Branch, Michigan.
Well, congratulations, young
Thank
man.
you.
It's an
Thank
awesome
you.
bull.
After congratulating Steve, they went back out to try to find a nice bull for Pat. Minutes after they started driving, they spotted 2 mature bulls. So they got out of the truck and headed to cover, which happened to be a steel barn.
Shoot that bull in the back, okay? Yep, stop. That bull, stop in the back. In the back. That one right there. Alright, just wait for him to see him stop.
The first shot misses, but Pat was able to reload and shoot again.
If he turns.
Right there.
There.
That was shouldered.
The shot looked just a touch back, and the bull runs down into the timber.
That felt good. The last one there, so hopefully I did.
It was snowing really hard, so in order to know where this bull went, they had to follow his tracks in hopes that Pat could get another shot. After tracking this bull for miles, he finally laid down and gave Pat an opportunity to take a shot.
I'm shaking so bad, guys, I can't anymore.
Walk slow to him. Walk slow to him.
He stands up, just can't get him in.
Wait. You're on him. Good, take him if you're ready. There he is. Look at me.
I think I got the scope, did I? I think I got scope.
This bull was huge, and we were so happy that Pat was able to take it. The whole crew came to check it out and help them load it into the truck.
This is great. I be honest with you guys, I didn't give enough hope. I thought we weren't going to get it, but then it came out really good. You guys did a good job putting me on him again, and got him. Long ordeal, but let me get out. Got him back. So. Around it here. There you go.
Well, Pat got his bull. Took us a little bit of work, but we got it loaded. Nice 7x7, beautiful bull here in northern Michigan. And we got 2 more bull hunters and a cow hunter to work on now. And so we're gonna go try to rally the troops and find some more animals. Go get this checked in.
Okay. If you looking for an outfitter guide, nobody else. Kevin Johnson, right here. He's the man.
It's a
Bad
team.
shot on the bull. They found it. We got it. Long story short, I'm going home a happy camper, but he's a man. And his crew.
And our crew, mostly of the crew. Can't do it without them.
Don't go anywhere, Big Boys TV will be right back.
This segment brought to you by Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're guiding elk in northern Michigan. We just finished up Pat's hunt and he was able to take down a beautiful 7x7 bull. The next morning, my dad took out our next hunter, Scott, who was also looking for a bull. The first field they checked, they found a couple of bulls that weren't huge, but Scott was ready to shoot one.
Third one to the right. Wait. Wow.
We knew that these bulls weren't monsters, but we always leave the decision to the hunter, and in this case, he wanted to shoot one.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you, sir.
You're good at that. Good job, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man.
I knew it was going to be a struggle, but because you just need a good rest. That's what you need.
I needed your rest. I couldn't do it over there.
Way to go.
Hey, you said, hey, I have lots at my house. I expected
I'll
him to
give
be
a cigarette.
prepared this morning.
All right, folks. Well, this guy here gave me a call about 10 days ago and said, man, I need you. And he got given his tag and from a friend. And then I met Joe because these animals have no acorns and they're in hay fields now. And so we brought Scott out. He says, I have bad luck. I'm the worst luck ever and everything else. But he made it happen this morning. Good job.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
Hey, you bet.
Thank you, Joe.
And
You're
Joe,
welcome, sir.
Joe is becoming the Big Boys winter elk season celebrity. This is too bad his girls aren't here today for this.
Yeah, they had to be at school.
Had to be at school. Joe does a great job at getting his girls involved with hunting, and we hit it off right away when I knew that, because that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
And Scott did a great job at getting a big boy down here in northern Michigan. Now the work begins.
Yes, it does.
And just like that, the second bull of the season is down, but there's more to come. Don't go anywhere. Big Boys TV will be right back. This segment is brought to you by Whitetail Institute. Research equals results. It's nearing the end of the Michigan elk season, and we have 2 more hunters to go. Charlie, who has a bull tag, and Jeffrey, a 14-year-old with a cow tag. Charlie's up first. Let's see what happens.
Well, we just got a phone call that somebody saw some bulls, so we're gonna go check it out. We got Charlie here from Homer, Michigan. Everybody knows where Homer's at. And we're gonna go see if we can't get his once-in-a-lifetime bull on the ground.
They find some bulls, and they make the stalk.
Well, we had excitement going in first thing this morning, but they're all raghorns and small bulls, so we got, what, 5 or 6 days left or something like that, so there's no sense in shooting a small bull yet. So we're gonna sneak back out of here and go try to get on some more animals with Charlie here.
They loaded back into the truck, and not far down the road, they located a group of mature bulls. They managed to get within 100 yards of this bull, but Charlie was having a hard time locating them because they were in such thick brush. The elk had no idea they were there, so they waited until the elk got in an opening so Charlie could take a shot. We couldn't tell where the shot hit, but there was good blood.
We got a bull that we're tracking right now. I think it's the year of tracking. But it looks like a pretty good shot. Lots. He's laying down by 3 or 4 times in the last 300 yards.
That's a monster. That was a nice bull. He broke his one eye guard.
Oh, he did, didn't he? How's that? And this is a beautiful bull. He broke his eye guard, but still, it's a beautiful bull. I mean, come up, let's look at him. You're right up there, Charlie. That's what happened. I ran him right out of energy.
Yeah, you just
I knew that's what would happen. Look at this, folks. Look at that.
He's a nice bull.
That's a nice bull.
Nice one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 6. Beautiful bull.
That was fine. So a big one down, man.
Well, we're here with Charles Edler's once-in-a-lifetime bull. He made some shots on it this morning. It was coming out to a beautiful opening, and then it decided to turn around, of course, because that's how hunting works, right?
Right.
And then he made a shot on it. Wants to lean over on us. And then it ran across the trail. He made another shot. Then it laid down several times, and then we had some fun stuff with other bulls getting in with them. Had to sort that out. After about 3.5 hours, 4 hours of tracking, I think we wore him out.
Yeah. You wore him out.
Yeah, I wore him out. I wouldn't stop. It was snowing. I had to keep pushing him, or else we would have lost his track. And finally, we came by here, and he was laying up on this ridge. And as you probably just saw, and he couldn't go anymore. And so you finished him off, and now you've got a big boy down here in northern Michigan. What an awesome experience. Thank you for letting me guide you.
Thank you.
What a great bull. We're going to jump straight into the next hunt where my dad takes out Jeffrey, a 14-year-old going after his first cow elk.
Okay, folks, we're down to 1 cow hunter. We got a 14-year-old kid here, and we're going to see if he can't get his first elk. And so we're just having him kind of get set up, get comfortable. We got cows over this ridge here, bedded down. We'll try to get in on them.
The cows moved off the field and into the hardwoods, so my dad and Jeffrey followed their tracks and caught up with them.
Get right on that one. Hey! Okay, wait. Don't shoot. You're lined up.
Yeah, he's right ahead. Yeah, one looking at it.
Yeah, shoot down. No. This side of it, let me by. Okay. Jeffrey did it. Made a perfect shot. One shot. That's what we like with cows. We got a whole herd over here still. And this is an area X where they don't really want them in this area. So we're happy to oblige and get them out of here, aren't we? What do you think? How was that?
That was fun.
Were you a little nervous?
Yeah.
What a great way to end the Michigan elk season. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week and keep in touch with us on Facebook, Instagram, and BigBoysTV.com.
I trust you.
A couple burrs. What? Dad found a group of fields